Another technology used was the sound. With the scary bit in our film was the whip/POV shot of just seeing the main protagonist's face. What we used was a very sudden and loud music, so this made the audience jump, which was the main reason why they jumped. And the main thing we done to make it sound like that was volume boost and cutting the soundtrack to the bit that sounded the most scariest. Another thing was the winding up noise at the end of the film. This gave the audience more tension and anxiety to the attack of when the axe comes down to the screen. And another subtle yet successful sound was the sustained drone throughout the whole film. This gave the audience a more fear in them inside because they know something's going to happen because it gives it a dark atmosphere, which is very common in horrors.
Representation in our film, we decided to go for the usual blonde protagonist girl, quite young, normal in horror. But instead of making her look vulnerable through like more revealing clothes, we decided to use like more high-angle shots. So the camera would be looking down on her, just makes her look weaker because it should be smaller. Our murderer appealed to the usual conventions of horror. Tall and big and imposing, yeah. And the only way we subverted that was normally in films like this, the killers are normally white, but in this case we used Dan. Yeah, we decided, because of our film's 15, we thought the most similar film would be Friday the 13th. Because it's also set in the woods, similar weapon, like sort of a choppy weapon. So we thought, in terms of media institutions, we'd use similar ones to theirs.
And that's 15, Friday the 13th.
Well, overall, we had a lot of good and bad points. Mainly the negative ones I'm going to tell you about was basically we all agreed that filming outside was very, very hard and annoying due to the light, the weather, everything, people distracting the shots, people's dogs not leaving the shot for God knows how long, playing with sticks, trying to play with us. Anyone else got
Should
some
have
good
got him
points?
with your axe.
Yeah, really from the preliminary task we learnt a lot of stuff, like our 180-degree rule. It's helped us make it look more professional and straightforward for the reader to, for the audience, sorry, to acknowledge what's going on. Because, for example, we've got the girl protagonist running a lot in our film, so if we didn't use that rule, it would look confusing and the audience wouldn't be interested.
We decided for our next project we definitely won't be filming outside because of the weather. I mean, one day we turned up, it was fine for about 5 minutes, and then while we was filming, it was just suddenly covered in snow.
Yeah, we literally set the shot and it started to snow. Right, well, that's our horror presentation, and I hope you enjoy.